Hello everybody, welcome to the Geekdoms. Today I'm going to be reviewing Xena Season 2, and I reviewed Season 1 quite some time ago, so you can go check that out. There are going to be spoilers, of course, but I don't think they'd be heavy. So anyways, let's get into this. Basically, I felt Xena Season 2 overall didn't appeal to me as much as Season 1 did. But there were really great quality episodes that are like my favorite out of what I've seen so far, and I felt like this made it worth buying Season 2, because at first there's a couple episodes that I don't know, I just didn't feel the same way about it as much as I did with Season 1. But like I said, there was a lot of episodes that were very good quality to me and really captured what I liked about Xena, and I just enjoyed them so much. A couple of them were the Here She Comes, misc, and I believe the other one was The Mariner, and I really enjoyed those episodes. And the ones where Callisto comes back, I also enjoyed those too. So while I felt like there weren't that many of those good quality episodes that I enjoy in this one, I still felt like it was a good buy, and you definitely get more episodes in this one than the first season, I believe. So you do get quite a few episodes, so maybe that's why I didn't like all of them, because some of them were, I don't want to say filler, but I don't know, they were trying to get so many of them done or something. I don't know, I really don't know. I should stop coming up with excuses from my ass. So anyways, this was really great. So we had actresses like Xena, she kept up her acting the same as always, and we got to see her play other roles. For some reason she was playing like these kind of dumb roles, like where she has to dumb down her intelligence a lot, and she actually has quite a few of those roles in here, and so it was just kind of like seeing her do the same thing over and over again, because like her like dumb roles were all like the same kind of roles, sort of. Like she got the same kind of voice and attitude about her that she did for all of them. It was very weird, because she's either Xena or she's playing like that kind of dumbed down role. I don't know, it's weird. So you get to see Xena play different kind of a woman than just Xena. So that's pretty interesting to watch. And then we also have Gabrielle, and I don't know, I don't feel like she's a strong actress. I really, whenever she comes on screen, I kind of cringe, because I do enjoy her character. It's just the acting that kind of throws me, and I'm not really expecting brilliant acting. I mean, it is a cheesy show, and it is, it has its own type of feel about it, and so, acting isn't really like number one to me, but I do definitely notice it a lot when Gabrielle comes on the screen. And it has nothing to do with her character. I really love her character. She's like the kind of character that reflects me. As much as like I would love to be Xena, I am more like Gabrielle, the bard type who likes to write and tell stories and all that, with the head up in the clouds, and kind of just innocent about life. Obviously I don't like murder people like Xena did in her past, and I'm obviously not a warrior type, and neither am I aggressive. So I am more like Gabrielle, and even Gabrielle wants to be like Xena, so I want to be like Xena. So it's just, we're very similar characters, but I don't know, it's her acting, I know it is. So I don't know if this improves over time or what, but it kind of throws me, but I do like her character enough to ignore it. And sometimes it actually works with her type of character, but sometimes it clashes as well. So, I don't know. That's Gabrielle. And then also Callisto. Oh my gosh, I can see why they bring her in so much. And at first I didn't see it when, she had her episode in the first season, but man, she can act, and I really enjoy her, and I can see why they brought her in reoccurring, and oh my god, I love her so much. And there was this one episode where I guess something happened in a Hercules episode that continued in this season, so I was a little confused, because like, you're curious, you're like, what happened, like what happened with Callisto in that episode, and you don't really know. They'll just tell you like the flat basics. That was kind of irritating because I was like, crap, now I have to watch Hercules, which I don't mind. I really do enjoy Hercules as much as I enjoy Xena, but it's just like I'm not watching those as much. I started watching a couple episodes, but I haven't been just going right through them because the site where I watch them are just really unreliable, which is why I buy things. So, yeah. And who else do I have? Oh, the guy who plays Joxer. At first, I felt the same way about him that I did about Gabrielle. Also, he was just like a very flat character. You know, he was there for like comedic relief, and he was there to be kind of like the useless, get in the way type of character. But then they started making him more in depth, and they started adding roles to him where he played more than just, you know, the he thinks he is something, but he's really not kind of a deal. And, you know, he starts getting more character depth, and he starts getting more roles, and he starts getting very, very interesting as a character. And the last episode where we leave him off, it left me like, oh my gosh, I really want to see what happens to poor Joxer. And I really started getting attached to him, and it wasn't like Gabrielle where I like hated the acting. I more like hated that he was such a flat character, but then they started giving him more roles, and they started fleshing him out, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I really like Joxer. So I'm getting more excited to see him when he comes on screen, because at first I was just like, oh, here's Joxer again, and after a while he started getting more interesting. So that and a couple of other actors they brought on that just play side characters. Some of them are really, really great characters, and they're just really, really great. But for some reason, a lot of the episodes just didn't appeal to me. But there were those few episodes that I was like, oh my gosh, this is really, really amazing. And some of them really felt really good and really fleshed out. Like it was almost like watching a movie, because like that's how much happened in the episode. And I don't know, I just felt like it was really good quality stuff. You know, at least for Xena. And yeah, so those good quality things are definitely good about Xena Season 2, but I don't know, I just felt like there were more episodes that weren't as appealing to me, simply because it didn't capture what I liked about the Xena episodes as much as others have. So I don't know, it's still worth watching, and I definitely plan to continue watching. But it might take me a while because I have to wait until I get a little extra money to splurge on myself. But we'll see what happens. And you guys know that doesn't happen very often because, I don't know, I have like priority shopping of like, okay, I have to buy what I need. And then sometimes I'll get distracted and I'll buy a couple wants, and then usually the leftover money that I have, I buy the books and the seasons that I like, but sometimes, you know, that money goes to like other, you know, selfish things, and I don't get a lot of money, so sometimes like my very small amount of splurge money, I can only buy like one thing, so it would be either one book or one pair of cheap shoes or one season episode, depending on how expensive it is, because these can run pretty expensive. Not Xena in particular, but other ones, especially newer ones. And so it's hard. So I do hope that I get Xena Season 3 soon. We'll see what happens. Thank you for your time. Bye.